Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. In this video, we are going to discuss about adoption leaves in TCS. We will discuss about eligibility requirements and the number of days for which adoption leaves can be taken. So let's start with the purpose of adoption leaves. The purpose of adoption leave policy is to support employees who adopt a child or have a baby through a surrogate mother by granting them days off from the work to nurture the child and embrace him or her into their family. And now the most important part, eligibility criteria for the adoption leaves. So all the full-time employees in TCS India and working for not less than 80 days in the 12 months immediately preceding the start date of the leave. Business associate, ACE interns, academic interns will not be eligible for these adoption leaves as per this policy. And now comes the provisions. So as per this policy, an employee is entitled to 12 calendar weeks of adoption leaves. So maximum 12 calendar weeks can be taken as leaves. Adoption leaves may be availed after the actual adoption, that is, when the child or children legally reside with the adopted parents. If you have officially or legally adopted the child but the child is not residing with you, then you can't avail this policy or you can't avail these adoption leaves. Adoption leave must be availed within 1 year of the child residing with the parents. Suppose you have adopted the child in Jan 2024 and you are applying for the adoption leave after Jan 2025, then you will not be eligible for these leaves. These must be availed or applied within 1 year of the adoption of the child. Or I can say when the child is residing with you or with the parents, leaves cannot be encashed. So basically these leaves are event based. So these cannot be accumulated or encashed. You may cancel the leaves anytime. So if you applies for the adoption leave but does not avail of the same due to any reason, so you can simply cancel the leaves anytime. Availing the benefits can be availed any number of times. So every eligible employee may apply for these leaves any number of times during their tenure in TCS. Leaves can be prefixed or suffixed with other leave types, weekends, statutory holidays. Other leaves will be considered as adoption leaves. Should be planned at least 4 weeks ago before availing the leaves. Legal adoption certificate needs to be submitted. So legal adoption certificate will be required if you want to avail these leaves. All the leaves should be continuous only. So if you apply for the leaves for 12 weeks and if you join back to the work after 8 weeks, you have to work continuously after that. You will not be eligible for availing the 4 weeks which are left as per the policy. If you want to avail all the 12 weeks, you have to avail all those in one continuous go. So there can't be any break during the leaves. However, I should not say it break. So basically you can't join back to the work in between the leaves if you want to continue the leaves thereafter. Definitely you can join in between, but after that you will not be eligible for the further leaves. In case of having a surrogate mother, a copy of surrogacy agreement will be required. Special scenarios. There are few special scenarios like new joinee. New joinees can avail adoption leaves after completing 80 days of service in TCS. Employees on LWP will not be eligible for it. So if you are on LWP, that is leave without pay, then you will not be eligible for these leaves. Employees on notice period can also avail these benefits. Legal adoption certificate need to be submitted. We have already discussed this. If both parents are from TCS, then maximum leave could be 12 weeks. They both can take any number of weeks, but total leave will be for 12 weeks collectively. Suppose mother is taking 8 weeks of leaves, then father can take only 4 weeks of leaves. So total could be only 12 weeks of leaves. Strictly need to follow below points. So you have to strictly follow these points, otherwise you could be in trouble. Need to report back to the office by the leaves and date, otherwise exit process may be initiated. Need to have an approved LERF record within 15 days of leave and date. So you can check for this in Ultimatics or you can contact your immediate manager as well. Don't take any part-time or full-time employment during leaves. So this was all in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning and please do subscribe this channel IT India.